Rachel Zegler has just been forced to apologize after she had a huge meltdown online after Donald Trump won the election. Because you see, after Donald Trump won the election, Rachel Zegler took to her Instagram and she unloaded. I mean, she completely went off the rails. She started posting these paragraphs, bro. And one thing about Rachel Zegler, I don't think she's educated. I honestly don't think that she graduated high school, because I'm reading these posts and it appears as if a toddler wrote these posts, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm reading this. There's no punctuation. She doesn't believe in capital letters, it seems. You know, there's no capital letters in sight in this post whatsoever. And I'm pointing that out for a reason, right? Now, I suggest you guys go read these posts. They're on That Park Place. They're manic. Rachel Zegler, I think she was having an episode. I think she needs help. But what I want to point out from this post is right there, right at the bottom, she said that she hopes that Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. She said this. She wants half of the country, more than half of the country, to not know peace, including Donald Trump himself. Now, this right here pissed off Bob Iger, right? Because Bob Iger is on the hot seat right now. Bob Iger realizes that he has to maneuver these waters with a Donald Trump as president, right? I mean, and not to mention that Donald Trump, he has Elon Musk as an advisor now. Elon Musk hates Bob Iger. He hates Disney. He's like one of us. He's a real Star Wars fan. He's a real fan of entertainment, right? He hates what Disney has done. He hates what the woke mind virus has done to entertainment, what DEI has done to entertainment. And there is no bigger culprit to this, right? The destruction of entertainment than Bob Iger himself. So Bob Iger right now, he needs to switch it up. He's going to try and move away from the whole DEI thing. He's going to try and stop with the identity politics, right? They had this lady. She was very good friends with Kamala Harris. She was, I think, her best friend. She was going to be the new president of Disney. But ultimately, now that Kamala Harris lost, that lady, she's out. Now they're looking for somebody else who maybe is more centrist, maybe a little conservative. But anyway, as you can see right here, Bob Iger, he avoids Snow White as a question when he was asked about it during the Q4 2024 earnings call. Now, most likely this is because Rachel Zegler has opened up her dumb mouth yet again. You see, people forgotten the dumb shit that Rachel Zegler said, right? The whole thing about this new Snow White's going to be a feminist, blah, blah, blah. Like, she turned everyone off. Her trailer, the Snow White trailer, is probably one of the most downvoted trailers in Disney history, right? Nobody, this movie, it's done, it's cooked, right? They went back, they reshot it, they added the dwarves back in, because you remember, they took the dwarves out because they wanted to be woke, they wanted to be inclusive, and add the inclusive homeless people. That didn't work. They put the dwarves back in, CGI. It's a whole mess. Well, now, right, when people forgot about the dumb shit that she said, you know, about the Snow White movie, now people are once again reminded that Rachel Zegler is not an educated person with this stupid post right here. Right? Right here. I mean, think about this. You want as many people, as many individuals to go out and see this movie, right? The Snow White movie. You want a big crowd. Why the hell are you going to say F you to half the population in the US? Right? Because you have to remember, more than half of the population voted for Donald Trump. And essentially right here, you're telling them to F off. Why would you do that? Well, it didn't take long before Mickey Mouse and Bob Iger forced Rachel Zegler to send her an apology, and this is the apology right here. This is it. Now, one thing that I want to point out is look at the difference right here. Once more, I want you to look at the difference right here between the two posts, right? Right here on the right, we have the Rachel Zegler post. This is her actual post. No capital letters. Punctuation is horrendous. I mean, that's something that a high school dropout wrote. A Rachel Zegler, a Ray type individual. That's something that they would write. On the left here, it starts off with a capital letter. There's proper punctuation. They're using the periods at the end. I mean, it looks professional. And the reason why is because most likely that was written out by a handler or a manager for Rachel Zegler, and she was forced to apologize. Because Disney is tired of losing money, bro. I mean, they spent like $200 million initially for this movie, for the Snow White remake. And then they pumped in another $200 to $300 million with the reshoots. And then here comes Rachel Zegler making it to where absolutely nobody wants to see this garbage, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. At this point, just cancel this piece of shit movie, right? You just trash the Snow White live action. Throw it away. Throw it in the trash. I promise you, no one's gonna miss it. It's a win-win for everyone. Rachel Zegler, you can go away for a little bit, come back, refresh. You made some mistakes. Blame it on dope. Whatever you want to do, rehab your career. Disney, write it off in the tax and chop it up to just a loss in the, for the year. We don't need this movie. That's my point. That's the point of this video. It's done. This is a movie that absolutely nobody wants to see. But anyway, you guys let me know what you think down in the comments. And like always, don't forget to subscribe. Sensational.